off on the right foot. If we're gonna have you're gonna have an argument over the balloon that crashed. There's the balloon that crashed over there. Did a safe crash landing? Meatball don't like balloons. Look at the hair on his back sticking wide up. Like a damn cockatiel. Look at you. Look at you. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come on. It's okay. He don't like air balloons for some reason. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go this way. Hey, that's enough. You're waking up the whole damn neighborhood. I don't know what his thing is, but he does not like air balloons. And when the hair like that, all that hair stands up, you know he's serious. When you only have a little bit of hair stand up, he's kind of serious, but not that serious. But when all that hair stands up like that, the back of on his back, oh, there's problems coming. There's some serious problems. Quit pulling. Let's have a good morning. Good morning, everybody. Amen. Father God, Lord Jesus, thank you for waking us all up on this beautiful Sunday. I say prayers for everybody out there, whatever they're going through, mental health, physical health, illnesses. Please cure them. Please show some light to them and help them out. Help them through their difficult times. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. Whew. Let's start this morning off right. Memorial Day. Well, it's actually not. Is it today or is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Happy Memorial Weekend. How about that? Got plenty of battery. Leave those rabbits alone. Don't be that way. Don't be that dog. There he is right there. There he is. There he is. There he goes. There he goes. There he is. There. Look at the ball go. Look at the ball go. There's one in the field. There's one over there. There's one under the fence. I don't know if you guys could. Oh, look at a bunch of them all running. It's a big family. 5 of them. He's more focused on this damn balloon. He does not like that balloon. Campbell Bees, lots and more, and happy Memorial Weekend. Thank you for joining us this morning. What is your plans this morning? I hope you're not going to work. My dove, I've been live streaming this dove for the last few weeks, or a few days, or a week or so. Finally, one of her eggs hatched. And of course, I thought I was live streaming it, and I wasn't live streaming it because my computers were updating. And so we missed the hatching of the egg, of course. But every now and then, she gets off the nest to clean it out or do whatever, and you can see the bird. This morning, she was feeding it. Whoa, whoa, hey, get down. What is wrong with you? Get over here. What is the matter with you? Don't start problems that you can't handle. Yeah. Someone's smoking a good cigar. I can smell it. It's probably in that car. Oh, I miss cigars. I really do. I want to start this thing called Smash and Run. Smash and Run. Good morning, Kissy Cat. Happy Labor Day. No, Labor Day. Oh my God, Labor Day. Memorial Weekend. Happy Sunday. I'm going to go to the casino. And two is I want to start. I want great live. Or I'm sorry I missed your live, but I did watch it on the replay. Yeah, so I think we're gonna bring $50 or $40. I'm gonna let her do it. And it's like I said, smash and run. Anything you make. Thank you everybody for joining me this Sunday. I really, really deeply appreciate it. Oh gosh. I wish we had a more beautiful morning, but you know what? At least I'm up, I'm walking. The good Lord put some air in my lungs, and I get to do this with you guys. So I'm not exactly sure what time we're going to be arriving at the casino. So I'll probably do one of those, you know, like I usually those surprise pop-up lives. That's probably how it goes. Because I don't want to sit there, oh, I'll be there at 9 o'clock and I'm early or I'm late. Yeah, they did. TL Slots has that voice. He has that voice for radio. Toast. Tom has that great voice. He's special. I don't know if I'm going to make breakfast this morning. But I know we had, like I was telling you guys, we had half my son, because he's works at Vaughn's in the meat department. So for Christmas, he brought home this overly sized big prime rib. So I said, let's cut this in half. Or let's cut this much off and we'll save this for later. Like we can cut it up for steaks or whatever. So that's what we're going to have. Yeah. So I'm gonna barbecue those today. I go to meet TL. You got to go meet TL and his wife last October. That's awesome. Maybe I'll get to meet them if they ever come out to California. Let's go walk by the construction zone. You know what I did yesterday? I didn't do crap yesterday. I updated my PC because we missed it. The one of the birds, the doves, one of them were hatching. Of course, when it was updating. And then I was noticing, it seems like on my other PC, my gaming PC, it's not getting great internet. So I was on the phone with Frontier. They said, oh, do you have a long wire? So I hooked it up to the router. If it's hooked up to the router, oh my God, I have blazing speed. What I'm paying for. From over 500 speed, I'm only running like 160. So, I don't know. I might have to buy a long... How am I going to do it? Oh, and you can see them. So, but the other egg has not hatched. But I do know I do know this. She did have the other egg like a few days later. So there's only 2 of them in there. So get out to California, Roseville. Why does Roseville sound so familiar? Where is Roseville? Is it Southern California? It sounds so familiar. Everybody wants to come to California. I've been noticing the new trend now out here. People are getting these electric scooters. Like those, you remember those ones, those they call, whatever, they're scooters, regular scooters? People are getting those, now they're electric. North Sacramento, oh, okay. I live in Southern California. Yeah, what's up with Dallas? Had a tornado rip through there. What the hell? Now what is on here? Yeah, he's put together a bike. I had a mop when I was a kid. Imagine this. Yeah. That's a good looking bike. That's a very good looking beach cruiser.
A little bit ways from the beach though.
A lot ways from the beach, but that's okay. That is very nice. I like the colors too on it. You're welcome. Uh-huh. You too. I think Jay Walken's not going to be live tonight. I think they said last week they're in California. They're in LA. With it, it was just a regular pedal. But a lot of people have those on pre. So I noticed when I was walking on the side of my house, my fence is broken because of my the slumlord neighbor who rents the house out because she's a slumlord, doesn't want to fix nothing. Stakes on the fence, pushing against it so it holds up. I was waiting for her to come yesterday so we can have a discussion because I'm going to let her know that you're causing. Now you broke the fence, so now you're responsible for fixing that beam or that pole. It's a wooden fence, yeah. And regardless, the fences are rotted, but when I asked her, let's go put these, when the vinyl fences were so inexpensive and like that, you know, I've kind of asked her, and my mom's out, oh, we don't have no money for that. Bitch, you are charging $2,400 for that 2-bedroom house with no dishwasher, no garbage disposal, 30-year-old carpet, 20-year-old wallpaper up there that's being held up by staples and tape. But you don't have no money to fix fences. So I was talking to my neighbor behind me, Scott. He told her, hey, we're gonna have to fix this fence, or I'm gonna turn it into my insurance, and my insurance will go after you. So, you know what? That's good rent money, but I could not tell you what she's doing. You know, it's none of my business. I don't know what their bills are, but you're charging $2,400. You want the first month's rent, and on top of that, so that's like $4,400 or something like that. And the people never get their deposit back. They may get a couple $100, but they never get that full deposit because they always have a problem. But you can't invest it in the house. That's the thing. And a lot of people move because the air conditioner don't work, the heater don't work, faucets drip and leak. And she becomes crazy. She starts dictating, you can't do this, you can't do that, which is, it is their house. But when you're renting the house, you know, when they tell you this needs to be fixed, she never fixes stuff, so people leave. So, but I have a real estate agent who's on our HOA. She gave me then she looked it up and she told me, she emailed me who's the actual owner, and I think that's her daughter that shows up. But I noticed the daughter's kind of quiet on everything, because last time I was telling her about those rats, that she's gonna have to deal with those rats. And the what you call it, the gutter that's broken, it's filled with mud and just pours over. I was talking to her, and I think she's the owner, but she keeps quiet because she lets her mom does all the talking. So I told her, well, I've told your mom over the last 3 or 4 years that needs to be replaced, that needs to be fixed, just clean it out. But she has not done it. And then her mom said, well, I fixed the other side. I said, yeah. Stop. I said, yeah, you fixed the other side, but you didn't fix this side. This is the side that's bent and it's dripping down. It's pulling off the awning of the house. I clearly told you this, and you guys refused to fix it. But she kept on changing this up. But I fixed the other side. I said, I understand that, but gutters need to be fixed and cleaned out. Yeah, I told her about that. You know, I told her all that rats. You know what? Since I've set these rat traps, I've caught 8 big ass fat rats. I started throwing them back in her yard. Fuck it, let her clean it up. After I catch one on the trap, I throw it back in her yard. She thinks last time she said, "Oh my God, Jessica, look at all the rats, the dead rats." Even the other neighbors we've been catching them, we've been killing them off our traps, and we're throwing over her fence. Let her take care of it. And she goes, "Oh, that sonic thing is working," because they have some sonic thing, and I don't know, whatever the situation is. But they go on the roof. You can see my camera picks it up. It follows them. It follows them on the roof. Goes in through those little. You see those little vents on the roof? They go in there. That's how they're getting in the cracks on the roof. It'll eat their wiring, electrical fire. It'll eat their plumbing to get to the water. But yeah, that's just the way they are. I don't know. They've been like that for shit since I've lived there and past then. Every year they go. I've been here for like 9 years or so, give or take. They've been every year. They've gone through. The first year they stayed there, they stuck it out. But after that, every year. I thought about that. Yeah, I don't know. Here's people that just, they have to do it the hard way a few times before they learn. I don't think these people will ever learn. They're just slumlords. It's sad to say, they are slumlords. They don't. This is the kind of fence we have on my side of the house. This is the fence I want to have. Now it's so damn expensive to have that kind of fence. They raise the prices on it. Oh my God, it's so expensive. So I'm going to tell her this. This is it. I'm going to be a nice person. Okay, listen, we can do it 2 ways. The hard way, or we're going to do this the easy way. The easy way is, since it's just one post that's broken right now, and some of these boards need to be replaced, you guys will write me a check, or you guys will go to Home Depot with me, and we'll split the cost for the cement, a bag of cement, the post, and some of the boards. And I will do the work. If not, then if I do it, I will send you a bill. I know what they'll try to do. Oh, well, just send us the bill and I'll never get it. So I said, no. Paul told his dad to get rid of the bird seed, and it does. Well, we don't have no birds around here. I found out what this is. That's pool sand. You know the sand filters on the pools? Because I was kicking it around, I could start smelling the chlorine out of it. So someone dumped their pool sand here out of their pool. So, but we don't listen. So the neighborhood does not really care for them. Someone broke their mailbox, and like, I don't know what happened to it. Here, we'll go around this house. We'll take a tour. They gorilla glued the mailbox back together. They painted it. They did a good job. Instead of replacing it, it's crooked. Yeah, this is it. It's crooked. We bought I'll show you guys what I have to deal with. Come on, over here. I'm actually on their side of the property. Let me get on my side. They don't have no cameras because they're too cheap. Okay, so this is the fence. All these boards. Look at this. This is all termite infested boards. You see, that's my board, that pole, and broke the pole. This is the garbage I live next to that refuses to think. This is my fence. I need it. You see how you look down here? See how that fence is pushed out? That's because of them. That's because of them. Oops, sorry. And she won't fix it. And I understand their husband died. And I told them, I get it. Your husband died. You know, it's only you two women, but you can find, you have a guard. Oh, I didn't even show you. Here, let me show you the, this is what I tell them. You see that black stuff on the wall? Y'all know what that is. I'm not going to say it, but we all know what that is. Because my pressure washer, one time I just hit it with my pressure washer and it came right off. This is the problem. This is the gutter here. They refuse to fix. Now it's bent. Look how it's bent from right there. Wait till see all that mud and dirt that's all crudted in there? It all falls over. It all falls over here. So when it rains, this is all, even on my side, it's all muddy. Termites, big problem. Yeah, I believe that. That road is termite infested. And when you offered, the first time I offered to fix my fence, you know, just a pole. Oh, you can't do that. You got to have written permission by the owner. I said, well, aren't you the owner? This is before I found this information. No, our daughter. Then Warren. This is when I was really nice about it. I said, then why isn't your daughter here taking care? Well, she's disabled. And then I said, well, okay, well, all the money that you're collecting, or, you know, you guys are do-it-yourself. Why aren't you doing it? Well, the road shut down and she's on disability. This is where I caught the lie. And in California, if you're in disability, full disability, you're not supposed to be working. And so this is how I know there's a scam going on. So if you're receiving any kind of income, even if it's $100, $50, you got to report that. So say like if you're getting $1,500 from disability, they would deduct about $200 from your disability because that's earned income that's coming in. So I would cut back a lot of the trees on our property to keep the termites. Exactly, you have to. And so then she goes, yeah, well, there's lockdown. Then she lost her job and she's on disability. I said, well, she's been on disability and she has a job? Yeah. So I didn't say nothing, you know, because, you know, it's going to be one lie after another covering up. And so, let me turn the camera on me so you guys can see me. It's so, and I was telling them, I said, oh, okay. So, and I know, so, all right, so the house is in your name, you're collecting rent. At that time, it was like $1,500 they were collecting. So mom and dad must be the ones who are collecting the rent. So that way you're not being reported because you can't have a job. If you have a job and you're on disability, it doesn't work that way in California. They will cut you off and they will come after you for that money. That I know for a fact. In Texas, all the cops get Army disability and work too. You can work and collect disability, but it's very limited. You're collecting $2,000 for this house, and you're on disability, and you're working it. There's stories. The thing is, you guys, their stories are not consecutive. It's always change. Dan Gopher just popped his head out. The stories are always changing. That's the thing right there. And when you're on, here's the thing is when you're on full disability in California, which she said she is on full disability, you cannot work. There's no work, because if you're on full disability and you're working at a job, then they says, oh, then you don't need that much disability. My neighbor hasn't worked since lockdown. She must be getting a good gift going. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. And I'm not going to sit there and rat them out. That's none of my business because it is what it is. I don't even want to get complicated like that, you know. But the thing is like, you're getting disability. If you're working, you're not working, whatever the situation is. And you're collecting rent. Hey, start adding some money to your house. That's all I got. Sorry, I had to pull some weeds there. That's all I gotta say is add some money, do a little fixing up on your house, you know, little by little. Start with those fucking gutters. You know, I showed her, look at this. I'm barely touching it. It's hanging off the nails, off the roof. I've seen a few stakeouts from, oh yeah? See, she always rents it out. See, and the mom and her dad were the land, or the ones who are running the thing. I have learned on disability, you can work for a few hours. See, you can work a few hours. That's the thing, is it depends on how much disability you are in. Now, you're on full disability. That's what she said. My daughter's on full disability and just got laid off from work because of COVID. I'm like, huh? How are you full disability? See, if you're on full disability, you can't work. So it's walking up. That's the thing. That's how it works out here. You know, the laws may change, but that was a long time ago when, for instance, okay, for my mother-in-law, she was on full disability. Her dad was on. My father-in-law was on full disability, and he also collected military retirement. And so he could not get a job because he had like that. Oh, look at the doggy, he's so cute. But that's how it works. So he could not get a job or something like that. And so my mother-in-law, when he passed away, my mother-in-law she got his, all that stuff like that. So she was on his disability, she was on full disability. This is how I know. She got a part-time job cleaning, I think babysitting or cleaning houses, and they found out about it. So they said, oh, well, you made about, I don't know, X amount of dollars. So they started taxing her on her Social Security, on her disability. So they just said, okay, you need to quit your job. And they did an investigation. So this is, okay, you made this amount of money. Okay, so we're not going to kick you off disability, but this is what's going to happen. We're going to take, I think 10 or 20% every month out of your disability check, because that's money that was brought into the house. See, that's what it is. If there's money being brought into the house, you got to report that. And she didn't, because it was, I don't know how they found out, but I think because she went to the casinos and all that. I think that's how she got outed out, because she went to the casinos. I don't know. I think the way they found out, because she was going to the casinos and she got a few hand pays. That's what it was. This was a long, long time ago. But that's how I think they found it out. But out here, you don't fuck around with welfare and all that shit like that, and disability, because when they find out, they come at you hard. If you're that's loose. If you're a licensed daycare or babysitter, that's how they're going to find out, because you got to report all that stuff. TL, Paul had bad shoulders from the Army. He would never collect it. Good for him. Good for him. But I don't know what their situation, that's their business, but regardless of the money that's coming in, it's none of my business. Like, again, I don't know. They just don't invest it on the house. This is why they go through tenants. They had an air conditioner guy go over there, or a heater guy. Oh yeah, they had these two retired military people here. They were really, really cool too. They smoked a lot of weed, but they were really cool. And they came and said, hey, they called her, says, the heater's barely blown on heat. Can we send somebody out? She had to call, it took them 3 months through the wintertime. Finally, a guy came out, said, oh, okay, he said, this is what was wrong with it. So he started fixing it. And then he said, okay, this is how much the bill is. How are we paying for it? Are you paying by? That's how much. No, this is what the woman did. I refuse to pay that bill. That is way too much. I am not paying for this case. Okay. So he went out and whatever he did, he undid. Good for him. But he didn't get paid for his time. So she thought she was gonna pull a fast one, like not pay for it, and have them do the work and not pay for it. Which is, I found out, she's known to do that. Like, I don't know. Like, there's people, and I bet they're that type of people. I'm not saying they are. They will go to a restaurant, eat half their plate, oh, I don't like it, or oh, I don't like this, or I don't like that, and bitch until they take it off the bill. I know people used to do that shit. They eat like a quarter of it, you know, or a third of it, and say, oh, I don't really like it, you know, it's not right for me, and they'll send it back like a couple times. Then they says, oh, okay, that's okay, we'll just take it off your bill. That's how it works out here. I don't know about anywhere else, but it is shitty. It's really shitty. I'm not saying they do that. Dude, what's the fucking hurry? What are you racing down the hill there for? I'm not saying they do that, but I can only imagine if you're pulling some disability crap, you know, and you're got a house and you're renting it out. And the way the guy was showing me, the last guy, he was a retired police officer. His name is Tim, and after 2 weeks being retired, he came down with brain cancer. And I've had him over for barbecues and like that, you know, and he's a really cool guy. He showed me the lease they filled out. It was like a handwritten lease. So you know if it's a handwritten lease, and the only way that they get in trouble is because when they want the deposit back, they take them to court. So they have to show up for court to get their money back. So I don't know how that all works. You know, as a renter, you know, I have one house I rent. They've been there for so many years. They've been really good tenants. The other ones, Kissy Cat, I showed you what those people did to that house. They were good renters, but they just when I raised the rent, they decided not to pay because of the moratorium out here in California. And they destroyed the house. But what I'm saying is, you know, everything, I got documents on everything. Every repair, if I do it myself or I have to send out for somebody, there's a document right there. And there's always pictures being taken. I have actually this one part that I hook up to my computer. It's like a 5 terabyte. That's where I store all my documents and papers at. And also I get stuff. I have a person who does notary or mobile notary. It's like $30, whatever, you know. And she'll come down and notary. When I rent or something like that, I do a notary. You know, everything's by the book. Your other house is a nice house. I bet it is. But that's how it is. It's like people just don't give a shit, you know, and the renters don't give a shit. They're collecting the money, and whatever the situation is, they just don't give a shit for the people. And I know that's everywhere. Is there a tax write-off on reservations on renovating? I don't know. I have a tax person. I give him all the stuff, and he just tells me, this is what you owe, this is what you're getting back. Your house is not, your rent a house is nice. Yeah. My renter house. Yeah. I should take you the one on San Jacinto. It's okay. It's an older house. It's okay. It's nice. The one I sent you, that was in out there in fuck. It's on your way to Palm Springs. It's a real crappy area too. But it was a nice house. It was a nice house. I forgot the area. Not San Jacinto. Shit, I got a brain fart, you guys. This is what happens when you're getting older. You just forget shit. It's right on tip of your tongue, you forget. And that's about it, yeah. So they just tore up the house. That's how it happened on it. There's a neighbor that we don't like each other. We were friends at first, but we don't like each other right no more, and like that, yeah. That's her. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wow, you turn your bathroom into out nice. Oh, my bathroom, the one I redid, yeah. Yeah, she's the neighborhood. When I met her, everything was kosher and everything like that, you know. And what happened on that one was we were walking like that, but she'd always gossip about everybody's other business like that. And then she turned around, yeah, I don't gossip like that, you know. One day I said, you gossip? No, and you gossip. I said, I don't know nobody's business in this neighborhood. The only ones I know is like, I know like maybe 5 people in our neighborhood. You've told me about everybody's problems, everything like that. So she got all butthurt, and plus she doesn't like this one guy down the hill because he told her several times, get your dog off my grass, because it rolls around on the grass, which is, I don't care, but it pees on the grass. And his wife got into it with her, and now we're friends, so we're not friends. Yeah, it's not I had a gossipy lady across the street. She finally passed away. My aunt went through that. They took the fixtures and just, yeah, that's how it is. She probably thinks I was talking about her because she kept on looking back. But, stupidity. Right there. That's ruins. That's what ruins the neighborhood. And she knows everybody in the neighborhood, too. Because I remember someone asked, hey, aren't you guys friends? Don't you always watch? I said, no. I said, difference in I just said this. I don't say nothing bad. I don't say she's a gossip. I said, yeah, we just have different opinions. And the first thing is, oh, is it politics? I said, no, it's not politics. We just have different opinions. And she goes, oh, so it is what it is. Her sister now, she has a sister that's cool as hell, and she agrees with my mom. My sister, she got like that. Then she doesn't talk when she's mad. She does that to me. I said, I didn't say, but I've seen her do it. But she blames it on her sister. Did you think she turned you in? No, that wasn't her. No, I know who it was. It was our HOA. I found out who it was. It's our HOA president, because he was coming up and down, and he would do these. I've seen this person here and never seen a person look like fucking the dude from. He looked like the dude from Poltergeist. That's what he looks like. We're coming on with a stupid white hat with these stupid Terminator glasses. He'd come down and walk, smile, did a turn, stand there like that, and then go back. He did it a few times. We had a neighbor whose dog would poop in our yard. Pointed it out to them. They still continue. So Laura would follow it pooping, and they good. And so I found out. Jennifer told me who it was. The one I detailed, the one who was a lawyer and that went to real estate. She told me who it was, who turned me in. And so it is what it is. But people are trying to get him kicked off the board because he's going over, he's creating rules and trying to go overboard. You know how HOA members get. So it is what it is. I don't care. Like I said, Paul says some association doesn't work on weekends. Oh, this fucker lives here. He lives up in a nice area too. He thinks his house is the cat's meow. But yeah. He roams around. He drives around in his little Nissan white Z, like a little kid car. So Gary got into his face because he was pulling these trees out, and it wasn't a tree, it was a bush, and he says, you're supposed to have at least 2 trees. He goes, no, it's only supposed to be 1 tree in your yard, and you ever come on my property, sir, like that, I'll knock you out, and I'll embarrass you in front of your wife. Because I was out here, I forgot what I was doing, but and Gary him got into it, and Gary flipped his hat off, because that's how I knew it was him, because he had that stupid white golfing hat. And Gary flipped it off, and he picked it up, and he goes, next time I'll knock you on your ass. So he got in his car and took off. So, shit happens, guys. It's crazy out here. Not everybody's on your side. Ooh. These pesky little weeds, they grow right into the rocks right you have down here. My younger sister lives in a townhouse, and the HOA is pretty fair. Now, be all fairness, there is some neighborhoods that have really cool HOAs. They're not like that, but I've seen it on TikTok. Oh my lord, the horror stories of HOAs Ours used to, let me tell you guys something. Ours used to never really be that strict and that bad, you know? They are getting better around here. Yeah, I have it hard. They used to never be that ridiculous out here. I don't know why. He has a bug up his ass to start being... I think because he knows people want to get rid of him. The next time there's an election for our HOA, I think he knows people you're getting tired of his shit, you know? And so he's trying to make everybody's lives miserable. He's that type of a person. So I think that's what's going on. Because they were never this fucking hard about anything. Only have your garage open 2 hours a day. Fuck you. You can only have, you supposed to have a car. Your garage, this is what it's a kicker. Your garage is not a storage unit. Your garage is for your car and your tools and your lawnmower. That's all it belongs. Why you to go into someone's, see, and this is how I know they're finding out shit. You ready for this one? When we have these community garage sales, like twice a year, I've noticed him and his wife walk around and introducing themselves. So when your garage is open, that's how they're seeing what's in your garage. So what was brought to the attention of one of the meetings, he goes, okay, well, you say our garage is, okay, well, Jennifer, who's the real estate lady, you know, her garage is full of crap. She parks her car. She only has one car. It's out in her driveway. So before you pass that kind of rule on everybody and ruling on everybody, why don't you take a look at your own HOA members before you throw a stone in a glass house? That was finally dropped. They don't mention that no more. So now the thing is, so if you have one car, if you have two cars, one goes in the garage, one goes in the driveway. That is kind of like been dropped and left out, you know, because of the storage of the garage. Now they're saying you cannot have more than 3 cars in your driveway. If you have 4 cars, you need to go find it somewhere else to park it. They don't want more than 4 cars. And of course, people are saying, why do you have 4 cars? Who's all living there? There's this one guy there. He does a lot of woodwork. He has a truck for his work truck. He has a work truck. He has his going out truck. His wife has a car. And then he has like an old Mercedes. My brother bought a land and built a big cabin. Yeah, you were telling me he hates neighbors. San Antonio, living out in the city limits, we want freedom to do things. Plus, we have 2 acres to live on. Sometimes I think about that. Just putting I always said putting a trailer or one of those manufactured homes on like 2 or 3 acres. Seriously. But that's what ruins it. When you're sitting there trying to pass rules and ridiculous rules and you want to know why you have so many cars, and he does sell it online and he'll deliver it. But what he does is his passion and his whatever, he does woodwork. He makes beautiful furniture. Yeah, kids have cars, but he has beautiful furniture. He makes it, and so he leaves his garage open. And the guy came up there and he told us, "Get off my property. You don't have no right. My house is paid for." That's what everybody likes to use. Get off my property. My house is paid for. And so I don't know what's going on with that one. But there's a guy up here who has 2 work trucks. It's him and his roommate. And they're trying to get him. They're trying to say, "Well, you should not bring your work truck here." But the thing is, out here, it is in the rule book. So if you own a business, okay, so like say like you do cake decorating or something, or you're a notary, your vehicle cannot be parked out in front of your house or on the side of the house with your company information on it, because you're advertising your business. So you got to take that little sticker, that magnetic sticker off, or park it somewhere else, or park it in your garage, because there's not supposed to be letting people know about that what you do for business. It does take a lot of talent. You can't have a boat unless there's this one guy he has a corner house. I think I showed you guys it, and it has like a side there where you could park one of those RVs with a fence. It has a fence like that, you know. And I think he has a boat. Well, no, he used to have a boat back there. Majestic signs, magnetic signs on vehicles work better. A lot of people have been doing that. But some of these cars, some of these houses, like for instance, like those vans, they want to have they want to have the vans wrapped And so there's this guy who has a Hummer. He can't do it because of that. Well, he has it wrapped, but he has to go park it somewhere else. So, all right, you guys, it's been 46 minutes. I enjoy talking to you. I can go on for hours and hours, and I know you guys got things to do today. It's Sunday, barbecuing and like that, you know. And like I said, so be on the lookout. If I do a pop-up live, we may be doing a smash and run. And what I mean by smash and run, you take $50, you put it in the machine, anything over 100, you run. Smash that button, you run. So I'll talk to you guys later. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. And please do not forget to like the video or give it a thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. That helps everybody. And the most important thing is subscribe to one another. Like their videos. Watch their videos at least for 3 minutes. That way they get it helps, like I said, it helps out. So y'all have a great day. Thank you, TLC. Thank you, Kissy Cat. Thank you, Gamble B. Thank you for everybody. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at this car. Holy shit. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. God bless you guys. Bye-bye. Arrivederci.